Hello, it is a dark episode for, I think, I think it is for July the 11th. Yes, I would be correct, July 11th, 2023, where I think I said I wanted to upload all my PR 5147 videos that I had in backlog, which apparently goes back to June 20th. So, couple of weeks, and I've uploaded two of them, but I know where I'm starting from, so I am gonna just try and bang out like 10 or 15 a time, uh, and just slowly get myself caught up. We'll just try and do it the piecemeal way. That's the way to do things. Um, I did a little bit of editing today. I did a lot of doodling today because I ended up just with Ja had some appointments where it was like, oh, I'll be back in half an hour. Unfortunately, with it's the way doctor's appointments things go. I think I sat in the car for probably about a couple of hours, all told. But that was okay because, as it's really helpful for Ja. And to be honest, I can carry my little office with me, whether it's doodling, whether it's reading out Orlando Furioso. Didn't do my vocal exercises or my physio exercises today, but I'll give myself a break for today and get back in it tomorrow. Yeah, unless when I start really starting to feel achy before getting into bed, in which case I'll have an emergency one. I I was feeling so tired. I think part of it was I got too much sun. So I ended up having about what turned into like about an hour and a half nap in the late afternoon, which I needed. I just went kerplunk. Um, so yeah, it was a third day, and I'm back to work tomorrow, which probably means I'll get a lot more done tomorrow than I've gotten for the last couple of days. But that is what happens. Um, I'm really enjoying Savage Legions at the moment. I'm reading that. That's Matt Wall's first book in his epic fantasy trilogy, which I'm really enjoying. I'm surprised. I didn't. I bought it because it's like, oh, Matt Wall. I enjoy his podcast with Mur Lafferty. I kind of bought it. It was on sale, I think. And then I never got around to it. And now I've heard him talk about kind of his publishing travails with the series, but it's done now. And I thought, oh, what the hell? I'll just try it, even though I kind of left off on the Sin du Jour stuff. I didn't really enjoy those, and I'm really enjoying it. It's like, oh wow, this is good. This is my jam. So that was quite amazing. That was great to think. We have been currently watching somebody somewhere, and I May Destroy You. I think we get them both through HBO, even though I think I May Destroy You is probably originally BBC because that's very much BBC British production. And two very different shows, but also two very kind of autobiographical shows for the two actors, the two women who are kind of the driving forces behind them. One taking place in like the Midwest and like Kansas, Idaho, Kansas, somewhere, not Idaho, Kansas, somewhere, Wisconsin, Manhattan, wherever that is, Illinois, maybe. And the other one happening in maybe London or somewhere like that, in England, urban England. Um, a young black woman writer who gets sexually assaulted in the first episode, and very much going through uh, very kind of um, drug soaked, misogynistic, a young life. So the two projects which you wouldn't think would really have that much in common with each other, but are actually really um, useful for me to watch at the same time. The one happening in someone somewhere is like someone is like in their, I think 50s or late 40s, 50s, I think 50s, and it's like, oh, I'm like I'm more in that stage of life than I am very much so than a young black woman in Britain who is very wild and and yeah, as having a life that, like, female, black, British, all these things that I can't relate to, but it's done so well and done so detailed that it gets the universal, and you really get sucked in and you're really involved with these people as well. Her and her friends, Kwame and Trisha. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah, really enjoying that because gotta have her stories. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.